This is Yo, and accounting sucks. Take it away.
How y'all doing? Good. Let's get pumped, man. I'm excited. My name is Yehoshua Ben Israel, and I'm an accountant. I'm actually one of your favorite accountants. I'm going to be, if not now. Well, I'm presenting to you today Accounting Sucks. It's an educational platform that I brainstormed in my bed. I actually thought about you all. In the 3 years I've been in business, only 3 years, I'm still, I guess, one of the new kids on the block. I've been questioning how could I be of service to you all, because I see that there is a lack of understanding when it comes to the subject of accounting and how important it is to you all as entrepreneurs. And my company is Exact Accounting. That's why it's Exact Accounting presents Accounting Sucks. And the major reason why I took the step to do this, because I wanted to be different, because I am different. I wanted to show you who I am outside of the constraints of the normal, everyday accounting world. When people think of accounting, they think of a very conservative atmosphere. I'm actually totally different. I am conservative, but yet and still, I have a way of coming across to people. I want to be able to reach to you as an individual, as a common person. I want to be able to bring this information to you in a way that it will stick with you for the rest of your life. Most of the people have this type of faith when it comes to accounting. When they're looking at the computer and they see all the numbers and they have no idea what goes where, how to do post, journal entries. So I said, you know something, I want to be of service to my clients and to the general public. And I took a poll out here in the good area of Norfolk. It says 10 out of 10 people say accounting sucks. And it's no getting around it. It's very tedious, it's very number driven, but also it's a lot of legal precedence that has a way of guiding how accounting is done, how things are posted. And it's important that we understand this when we are doing business. And some of the major concerns that major reasons that entrepreneurs need to have a very strong handle on accounting is that, number one, it helps you predict how your business is running, where is it going to go. And there's one major reason that people really need to have entrepreneurs need to have a grasp on accounting is because when you're trying to go to the bank, they're going to ask you, how does your financials look? Can you send it over? And then that nervousness sets in, and you have no idea what to expect. And most of the people who enter the world of entrepreneurship are number one, they don't have a lot of capital, and they have trouble being able to step to a traditional accounting firm because most accounting firms price themselves out of the market for entrepreneurs. And we know this to be true. I have come up with many different ways to accommodate you. These are things that you should expect from the platform that I plan to launch. You have the infographics, because people have different ways of learning. Some people listen better than others. Some people like to learn by pictures. And I personally had a difficult time when I was attending Old Dominion University back in 2006. That's when I graduated. Go Monarchs. And I remember speaking with the Dean Bagranoff, because I was a part of the Council of Student Organizations. It was a dean. It was one of those, I guess, special programs for those individuals who were leaders in the College of Business. And I said, Dean, one of the problems I have and what I see is going on is that a lot of students, this is very theory-based. And it's very difficult for me as a student to really to put my hands on this information. So what I did is took that complaint, I saw that problem, and I came up with a solution. And these are many different ways that I'm gonna be able to bring this information that at one particular time most people are very afraid of it because it's very math intensive and there's a lot of legal jargon behind it. So I want to be able to bring that information to you in a way that you will get it. Some of the things I will have online is a webinar. This will be, I would say, demand driven. It can be every week, it can be almost every day. It depends on the demand of the market. And this is free. And some other things I have through the Accounting Sucks platform is the boot camps and the workshops. These are very hands-on, user experience based. It allows you and I to be in the place where we go through this accounting. And you can ask me questions and I'll give you the honest, concise, straight up answer. I don't like fluff. I know you don't. The only fluff I like is a pillow and a bed. So other than that, that's how I look at things, and that's how I want to be able to help you all. Because life is serious, and when it comes to your money, people take that very seriously. And I've been talking to my mentors at ODU and Norfolk State University, and we have been talking about bringing an executive series to this area that is very financial based. Accounting, you have guys from the accounting world, academic world, finance world, banking world, trying to bring this all together. So it helps you, the entrepreneur, understand how all these aspects affect you. And I also have online classes that I plan to offer. These online classes have the same value, if not more, than the colleges. At one particular time, I was being poached by an individual at Tidewater Community College, but a monkey wrench got thrown in a bike, so to speak, in a chain, and that person left. So what I had to do is come up with a plan B, and my plan B was to take the information that I already have and present it in a way to you all that you be able to get it, because a lot of you all have no intentions to going to college again. You say, I don't want to spend that $600 and some for the courses, the books, and I have to dedicate time out of my schedule throughout the daytime to go. And I'm gonna have to take the time away from my family. You don't want to do that. So the online course is going to be there to help you. These are the list of courses that I expect to bring to you. Now, this is not all of them. Some of them are very top secret. I don't want my competition to know what I'm doing in its fullness. But this is just an abridged version of what I tend to present to you all. This is going to be free. The key financial performance. You're going to need that because you're going to have to learn how to read your books and see how that translates to the banking world. So you can go up there and say, hey, I'm ready for this money. I want $20,000. No, forget that. I want $1,000, $100,000. And you want to be able to have that information and know how it affects your books, how every idea, every transaction that you make affects your book. Because I want you, as my client, to know these things. I need you to know these things. Because I need you to be as smart as me. Because I need you to say, okay, we can step this conversation up to the next level. And most people don't get to the next level because they don't have a good handle on this information, okay? I'm pretty sure you all understand that. You want a better edge, you want a better handle on this. And I'm doing my best to make that a reality to you. Now, I also have a pre-order available right now. It's for my course. It's the Accounting for Small Business Complete Course Toolkit. When I say toolkit, it has a lot of information in there. You don't need a book because it's going to be a lot of information. It's going to be information driven. It's going to be different things, videos, infographics, Excel spreadsheets, so you'll be able to understand this information. I've been working on this for a while. So without further ado, I thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. No questions. I know you have one question. Yes, sir.
You did put up there QuickBooks and whatnot. I was gonna. I'm glad to see that you had that up there because so many small businesses do use it.
Yes, sir.
Now, as far as your metrics and whatnot on how to keep track of your account, you can relate that back to QuickBooks so that smaller businesses, instead of trying to come up with calculations, they kind of plug their QuickBooks through fairly quickly, hopefully with your Excel spreadsheets and whatnot.
Yes.
Show, hey, these are the numbers that the bankers are reported on.
Yes. Yes. I all that. See, QuickBooks, depending on the version that you have, you can add plugins, and the plugins can allow you to get the matrix, so you'll be able to look at the matrix. But in terms of how to read it, that's what I intend to do, is to help you understand what the debt to equity ratio means. These things are very important to know how these things, how $1,000 loan, how that affects your books, how that changes the matrix, and how that can take you out of the running of getting that loan. And you don't want that. You want to be able to say, okay, I'm gonna make a better decision. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
And the question is just a point. I think you should offer a webinar in child behavior. Because you're doing it.
These are my pride and joy. This is the reason why I wake up in the morning. This is the reason why I get up and I come out here and I take the no's to get to the yeses. And it's important that, you know, I have these ones right here. But I thank you. Thank you very much. Next question.
Everything you're offering is online, is that right?
Everything is going to be online. It's going to be accessible wherever you are. It's going to be, a lot of the information is also going to be downloadable also. A lot of the courses, especially the free courses, you're going to take that with you. Yes, sir.
I have a question. Through what you offer, because so many times entrepreneurs are really good at whatever their product or services.
Yes.
And like you said, accounting subsidies, so they're not interested in preparing balance sheets and income statements. They're interested in delivering their service or their product.
Gotcha.
Through what you're offering, is there anything, I guess, that helps get you to that point of being more interested in the accounting side that really should drive how you produce your product or how you deliver your service? You know, anything to help kind of bridge that gap?
Well, my company, Exact Accounting, I have services in place for entrepreneurs. They say, you know something, I like the information. I love being educated. I get it. However, I don't want to do it. Is that what you're saying? Okay, and I can help that. I actually have 2 new services that are actually specifically for early stage companies. For less than $100, you can get your books and your payroll all taken care of. So, I hope that answers your question. Next question? Yes, sir.
You ever thought about doing like an app or something?
That actually is, I have something a little better than an app. I'm actually, I'm gonna say this.
Is one of those secrets.
I'm gonna say this much. I'm looking at gamifying one of my courses because it's one of the things is that people love to play games. Why not play a game like Cashflow? If you go online, Cashflow, the guy who did Rich Dad Poor Dad, has an excellent board game that teaches you how to get out the rat race and the things of how to deal with money. And I actually have one of these, one of the courses that I'm looking into getting one gamified. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
I guess with Exact Accounting or with this accounting stuff, do you offer any like one-on-one crash courses in QuickBooks?
Oh yes, that's where the workshops come into place.
Okay.
It can be a single person workshop.
Those are in person.
Yes, in person. The workshops and the boot camps are all in person. The webinars, they're online.
Okay.
But I will provide the face-to-face, hands-on user experience.
I see a tremendous value.
Okay.
That's how people learn QuickBooks.
Yeah, sure indeed.
Would you like to buy a pre-order?
He is also my coach. He's my coach, and right now I do have a way that you can pre-order that one particular course which is the complete accounting for small business complete toolkit. And right now I'm offering it at a 50% discount until the release date. The release date is going to be in October because I want parents to be able to pay for their children's education. They got school closed. And you want to be able to say, hey, I can't pay anything right now. So and what happens is the pre-sale order, once it's released, that's when your car will be charged. It does not get charged prior to. So I'm gonna pass this around. And you can, if you want to, you just information there, it's very easy. But any more questions, Chuck?
I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
I noticed you have real estate opportunities. Do you have a background in real estate?
I have, my family members are into real estate. I do not have a background as a real estate investor, but in terms of the laws and how your transactions are affected tax-wise, I do have that background. Oh, let me tell you about myself in terms of educational-wise. I have 2 bachelor's and a master's degree. Went to Old Dominion University, graduated with a double major in economics and finance. And I have a bachelor's degree from Norfolk State in accountancy. And I went to Liberty University. I love that. And I have a master's, an MSA in accounting, master's of science in accounting. And my background is very broad, but it's specific to accounting and finance. So hope that answers your
All
question.
right, accounting sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Thank you very much.